1, fire!
You can't handle the truth.
Hello folks, it's Andy with the Tuesday pre-zoom call. Now guys, please pay close attention to the banner at the bottom. There's a slight difference. Now a few people got caught out with this yesterday. Our Zoom call is always based on Eastern Standard Time. Now the clocks went forward in the USA over the weekend. So if you're in the UK and in pretty much anywhere else outside Africa, it's an hour earlier. Okay, so if you're in the UK, it's 8 p.m. Okay, if you're in an African continent, please join an hour earlier for all of those tuning in from there. So take off an hour. It's an hour earlier. For us in the UK, that'll go back to normal once our clocks go forward. It's just bizarre. I don't know why they don't just do it all in one go. Give everybody a hand. Hi there, Kumar. How you doing? Hope you're well. Okay, guys, we're going to just run through we've got a lot of news happening at the minute. Now, we did the Zoom call, the Fun Friday Zoom call yesterday because the Friday one was cancelled, and we gave out $200 yesterday. Well, it's should now be in your wallets. Those of you guys who won, we split it up 10 prizes of $20, and Miguel has now processed those, and they should be winging their way to your Tron wallets right now. So those of you who won, congratulations. And guys, plug into the Zoom calls, because every time you tune into a Zoom call, your name is taken down. So if you tune into 5 Zooms a week, you're going to have 5 chances on Friday night to win again. So Fun Friday, we'll be doing the same thing this week and giving out $200 minimum. Now that's up to the audience on the night, whether that's 10 prizes of $20 or 5 prizes of $40. It's down to the people who are on there. We take a vote, and that's how we distribute the prizes. Okay, folks. Now, for those of you who are brand new, you're probably wondering what we're talking about here. Guys, this is Gmeta One. We are building a brand new, beautiful metaverse, and we are doing that over the next few months. Now, we are in the process as well of pre-selling our token. We're in pre-sale of $5 million worth of Gmeta tokens. Now, we're doing that in rounds of 1 million. But what I'm going to do is give you a little chance to invite some people onto this call, maybe share it, whatever you need to do. But here's a teaser video to give you time to do that. Okay, let's have a look at our back office and I'll take you through that in a tiny bit more detail. Okay, guys, you haven't missed the boat if you thought you missed out on the metaverse. I mean, right now, if you want to get involved in the metaverse on, say, things like crypto voxels, sandbox, Somnium Space, Decentraland, it's quite pricey, folks. It's quite pricey. I mean, you're looking at probably a minimum of, 2-3 Ethereum just to buy a piece of land. So I get a bit of feedback here. I think that's because I'm actually in the metaverse here as well. Sorry, my apologies. I'm hearing some acoustics coming from there. Okay, guys. So as I said, it's very expensive to do that, just to buy a piece of land, and then you have to build on it, etc., etc., and it can get quite costly. Now, if you have $20,000 to spend, that's cool. If you don't, take a look at Gmeta One, because Gmeta One hasn't even been launched yet, and we're giving you the opportunity to earn Gmeta tokens, which will be the currency we're going to use in our metaverse. As I said to you, we're raising $5 million, and we're doing that in rounds of 1 million at a time. Now, we're not a charitable fund. We're not doing a crowdfunding thing. No, we're in pre-sale of Gmeta tokens, and we're selling 20% of the total trillion that will eventually be, as you can see on screen, there'll be 1 trillion created ever, but we're actually selling 20% of those in this pre-sale. Now, as you can see, we've already completed round 1, and we're into round 2, $132,000 into round 2. Now, if you want to get involved today, you need to get back to the person who invited you to watch this, get their link, and join up. And when you do that, buy at least 1 slot of $50. That's the minimum purchase right now. Now, that's going to go up when we hit 2 million. We'll be in round 3, and the minimum will be $60. And then the minimum will be 70, and then the minimum will be 80, all the way up to when we launch at the $5 million point. As you can see, you can purchase as many slots as you wish. One $50 slot will purchase you 2.15 million. Now, when you purchase that, your link that you get when you join up will go live. It's useless before that point, but once you do fund it, it goes live. What that entitles you to is a 100% bonus match from your level 1 referrals and a bonus match of 50% from your level 2 referrals. So if I bring in Miguel, and Miguel buys $1,000 worth of Gmeta tokens, guess what? I also get $1,000 of Gmeta tokens. Now, these are going to be airdropped once we launch to the wallet you give us when you join. Now, if Miguel then subsequently brings in Sammy, and Sammy purchases $1,000 worth of Gmeta tokens, Miguel gets $1,000 worth of Gmeta tokens, but me, as Miguel's sponsor, I actually get 50% as well. I get $500. Now, in this way, you can accumulate millions and millions of Gmeta tokens. Think about that. Now, this is the only currency we're going to use in our metaverse. This is setting you up for a very nice life in our metaverse. Your spending power could go through the roof here, guys. Okay, so the more people you bring, the better your earnings are going to be, and the more Gmeta tokens are going to be airdropped to you when we go live, when the token goes live, and when the metaverse goes live. Okay, so in this way, you can, what you do today between now and when we launch will dictate your wealth in our metaverse, your quality of life, if you want to call it that. Have a look at this video, please. Okay, guys, hope that shook the cobwebs out. Okay, so in that way, you can accumulate millions and millions of Gmeta tokens. I want to show you a slide because a lot of people say to me, oh, what's that going to be worth? Well, the hard, real fact of the matter is we don't know what the potential, we can't put a price on that. It would be remiss of us to even suggest that. But I want to give you some food for thought. I want to show you a slide I showed yesterday. I'm going to bring this up. I'll take my ugly mug off the screen so you can see this full. Now I've done a little presentation, which is for the property sector. And one of those slides is looking at 3 established metaverse projects. Now I picked these 3 because each of these has its own related token. Okay. I'll get rid of that. Okay, so Sandbox. Sandbox launched 2021 November. The full-blown metaverse of Sandbox launched last October, November. Okay. Now I've got all the number of landowners, etc. Have a look at the average prices of land on each of these as well. But the average price of land at launch in Sandbox was $100 from top to bottom. The average price of land today is $15,000. Now think about that. When we launch our metaverse, you know, you're going to be able to pick up land for a very cheap price. But what could that potentially be worth in a very short space of time? This has happened in a few months, guys. Their token is called Sand. Their token, when it was launched, that was launched at the start of last year. That token was used in a game that they had, a mobile, a smartphone game. Now, the price at launch was 8 cents. The all-time low was 3 cents. The all-time high, guys, this went up all the way when they launched their metaverse last October. This token went ballistic and went up to $8.40. It has come down now like the rest of the cryptocurrency, but that's what it peaked out at. Now imagine my target personally, I don't know what yours is, my target for Gmeta tokens is to raise at least 100 million before we start through sharing it. Okay, have a look at Decentraland. Decentraland, again, their token, MANA, priced at launch 2 cents, all-time high $5.85. It followed a very similar pattern. A lot of these tokens exploded last October, November time when the metaverse really lifted off. And Mark Zuckerberg started telling everybody about the metaverse. A lot of people looked it up and got involved. Hence, the token went crazy and went all the way up to $5.85. Again, my target, I don't know what yours is, Gmeta tokens, I want 100 million. And just keep repeating that to you. Somnium Space. Somnium Space actually launched a long time ago, 2018, in its first kind of form. Now their token is called Cube, and their token launched at 2 cents. It went all the way to $28. Imagine you had 100 million of those. Imagine you had 1 million of those, never mind. But what I'm trying to say here, guys, is it's food for thought. If I manage to pull off getting, I'm halfway to that anyway, 100 million. And if you do that, if you share this with enough people and accumulate 100 million Gmeta tokens, imagine it goes to 1 cent. Imagine it goes to 1 cent. God forbid it goes to 10 cents or even $1. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Okay, I hope that's food for thought, but it's just those. I did a lot of research into those when I was putting that together. I've got all the sources at the bottom of that slide. So yes, guys, this is the possibilities. Now, we are what's called a hybrid metaverse. What is that, Andy? I hear you asking. Well, we're doing a lot of work right now. Stash is on the call because he's one of the people who's doing a heck of a lot of work in other metaverses right now, because Gmeta One is putting roots down in all the other metaverses, because we're going to be a bridge. We're forming a bridge to bring all of these together in our metaverse, Gmeta One. Now, in doing that, we've already built the Gmeta Arena in CryptoVoxels. We've built a smaller version of that. We're in the process of building a smaller version of that in Somnium Space. We've also bought a whole world in Somnium Space, by the way. So that's just sitting there on the back burner, ready to be built on. And also, we've built our headquarters in Decentraland. Now, these are all in very good prime locations, so they're going to get a lot of attention, especially the Gmeta Arena. That is one heck of a construction. So, hats off to the guys doing the work on that. It's absolutely amazing. No, mate, absolutely incredible what you're doing. I just blows my mind. It blows my mind. Don't worry, my son, who's 10 years old, is very interested in it, so I'm not going to hold him back. Don't worry. I'll get him in there building, you know, because he's an absolute wizard in Minecraft. So I don't think CryptoVoxels will present too many problems for him. So yeah, I'll get him in there. Don't worry. But guys, I want to share something with you, because one of our amazing people, Miguel, came up with an amazing, amazing idea, which was co-ownership. As I said to you before at the top of this call, purchasing land in the metaverse as it stands before we release Gmeta One is quite a pricey little business. And as I said, you'd be lucky to have change out of, you know, to build or have your place built and kitted out to the standard you're going to see in a minute. You're talking about $15,000-$20,000. You know, it's not small change for most people. However, Miguel came up with this amazing idea: co-ownership. If you know that concept in the existing real life property market, it gives an opportunity for a lot of people to get on the property ladder who couldn't otherwise do that. And we've done that in CryptoVoxels. Now, hopefully our internet in this house gets sucked to death by my son, who's got 3 devices on the go. But I'm going to go into CryptoVoxels and look what we've done. We've actually built Gmeta One Heights. Gmeta One Heights. Now let me just, hopefully I can navigate here. I'm rubbish at this, guys. I need to get myself a headset. But this is our apartment block. There are 22 apartments in this block. Now, I could, if I wanted to, warp to any of those apartments just by clicking on one of those buttons. As you can see, it lights up whenever my cursor goes over it. But we've got 22 apartments, and these vary from $650, $700 upwards, depending on the size of it, depending on what floor it's on, depending on how many windows it has. Just like any property, there is a lift. Hang on, I'm going into the lift, and we can go up to the roof and have a look at the rooftop. Wow, look at they've done. And there's Stash. Hello, Stash. Stash is in the swimming pool. Right, Stash, you're fired. He's sleeping on the job, guys. No, I'm only joking. Guys, look what these guys have done to our roof. They put a swimming pool in. We've got a dance floor. We're going to hold parties here for everybody in this property. And here's the apartments. They're all kitted out already. Very similar fashion. Look at the lighting. Look at the brick pattern. Everything is pristine, guys. This is amazing work from these people. Just blows my mind. I'm privileged to be working with these folks. We'll go down to the ground floor again. Back to reception. Good job. Good idea to be going the right direction. But guys, any of these are now available. I'm going to show you where right now. Hang on a second. First of all, what I'll do is in the chat, I'm going to put the location. Now, if you're on this call right now, you can see the location. I've just put that in the chat. If you click on that, you can go in there and have a look. You can go in there and have a look. Now, where do you want to go to buy one of these? They went live yesterday after the Zoom. Now, 2 have gone already. There's still 20 to go. We reckon those will be sold out within a week. Okay. Because, as I said, we're selling these off at $600-700. Now, the thing about this as well, if you hold Gmeta tokens, not only are you going to get the opportunity to buy these at that cheap price, you're actually going to get a rebate as well, a 20% rebate. This hasn't been done before, folks. Again, we're breaking new ground as ever. I can't keep up with these guys because they keep coming up with brand new things, and it's a delight to be working with these people. But you need to go. Again, I'm going to put this in the chat. They're for sale on OpenSea. As you can see, 22 items, 2 owners so far. Now, what you can obviously do is use the link I've given you to go in and scope the place out and see which one you like. Remember the number of the apartment that you like, and then find it here and go and purchase it. Now, you'll need Matic Polygon is the currency you're going to have to use. The reason we're using the OpenSea now use Polygon is because they used to use Ethereum, and anybody who's tried to do any transactions in Ethereum, you're nearly paying as much in gas fees as you are for what you're trying to purchase. So they've moved to Polygon, MATIC, as is the short ticker for it, MATIC. And if you just get yourself some there, you can get them. Most exchanges will have Polygon as an option. Just flip your currency into that and then go shopping on OpenSea. I would do that sooner rather than later, folks. These won't hang around. And when we do this first one, guess what we're going to do? We're going to do another one and another one and another one. And what we're going to do with that, why do we want to do that, folks? Well, that's Gmeta One Heights. Now, the next one might be called Gmeta One Towers. We don't know, but I just put names out, and usually somebody grabs onto it and goes with it, because that's I do kind of branding and marketing as my vocation. But we'll be releasing these all over the place in various metaverses, in prime locations, and we've already got established locations in those metaverses. So people will be like literally turning every corner and seeing our brand all over the place. And we're going to have a load of people happy because they've now got an opportunity to purchase land in that metaverse. Now, not only do they have the opportunity to purchase land, so once they have their property, their apartment, not only that, they've got a new income stream, because guess what? That apartment block collectively now has the right to create wearables, wearable NFTs, as a collective block. But if you're one of the people who's purchased, you're going to be able to create your own wearables and put them in the set that belongs to that apartment block and sell them for profit. So again, it's a win-win. You're getting these properties at a fraction of the cost. You're getting a 20% rebate, and you're getting the means to actually earn your money back. Plus, you're going to get exclusive NFTs. You're going to get other privileges. There's going to be parties on that roof. They're going to be organized by Gmeta One as well. So there's so many aspects to this that tick a lot of boxes, folks. Okay, so other news. This is actually, believe it or not, even bigger. And this has come from Jay, another member of our team, who's just incredible at putting these opportunities together. He's very well known in this space. And guys, if you haven't heard of South by Southwest, it's one of the biggest movie expos. What's the word I'm looking for? Oh my God! I just basically it's a complete event over 2 weeks, and they show a lot of. It's a movie festival and also music all things tech, all things online, multimedia, and they have a lot of conferences at it as well. In fact, in the UK media this morning, apparently John Cleese, who's Monty Python, said something very controversial on his interview on a show on South by Southwest yesterday. So it's actually in the news right now if you're in the UK or anywhere else for that matter. But it's a huge, huge festival, and we are hijacking it on Friday. We are basically Jay's put together a deal with Stream Ads, these guys who are mentioned on this flyer, and we're going to be streaming from a private event at South by Southwest to the Gmeta Arena on Friday, this Friday, March the 8th. Now we'll be streaming from 1 o'clock till 6 o'clock. That is Central Time. And Central Time, if you're in the UK, is currently 5 hours behind. It's normally 6, but again, the US clocks went forward. So 1 p.m. is Central Time because this is taking place in Austin, Texas. Now we want everybody to go to the Gmeta One Arena on Friday. And, you know, if you can log in, to do that, you'll need your Trust wallet or your MetaMask wallet and log in and create your avatar in CryptoVoxels and turn up at that event. Let's pack the house out at Gmeta One Arena. Okay, folks, so you need to go to gmeta1.land. Gmeta1.land will take you right to our metaverse Gmeta Arena in CryptoVoxels. So I'm going to put that in the chat as well. I'm busy today. Gmeta One. So if you, I've just typed that in the chat as well. If you put Gmeta1 Gmeta1.land, Gmeta1.live is our Zoom call. Nearly caught up today, folks. So Gmeta1.land will take you right there. God, I'm really on form today. Okay. So that'll take you there on Friday. Please, guys, share this with everybody. We want the whole community in the Gmeta Arena on Friday for that. This is a massive, massive deal, and it's going to give us unfathomable exposure and bring more people and more investment to Gmeta One, most importantly. Okay, guys. So I think we're all up to date. The only thing you need to remember, folks, is Gmeta1.live is our Zoom call. That happens at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's an hour earlier if you're in the UK and anywhere else for that matter. So please just keep an eye on it. If you're concerned about what time it is where you are, just Google time in EST and it'll bring it up. It'll show you what time it is in EST currently, and you'll be able to work it out yourselves. Okay, guys, get on the Zoom call tonight. We'll be doing a full, oh, hang on, what's the OpenSea link? I've just closed it. Sorry, hang on a second. I'll get that up for you. While I'm doing that, I'll play a video. How about that? That's what they do on telly. So I'll get that link for you. And while we're doing that, you can relax and watch this video. Okay, so this is, I think it's everybody's favorite track or favorite video we do. I've actually done a few little tweaks to this. See if you can spot them.
Say make money, money, make money, money, money. Make money, money, make money, money, money. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. Fat pockets. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Fat pockets. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. Fat pockets. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Fat pockets. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Survival of the fittest, you can sink or swim. I've been broke, I ain't never going back again. I need some C notes, some cheddar, and a stack of ends. I need a bowl of dough, I don't need no Facebook friends. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. Fat pockets. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Fat pockets. I I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Money makes the world go round. I'ma talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. You got a $5 bill, put your hands up. You got a $10 bill, put your hands up. You got a $20 bill, put your hands up. You got a $50 bill, put your hands up. Holla, holla. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound. I need that Skrilla.
Okay, guys. Yeah, we have competitions on. That is our VIP, how to become a premium member. That involves spending $10,000, obviously, but you get all those benefits in our metaverse. You get early access to, events, property sales, etc., plus early access to Gmeta Academy and exclusive NFT, and also a chance to win one of those 3 cars when we hit our target of 5 million and go live. We do have another competition where you have competitions now as well to win Oculus 2 virtual reality headsets. And if you're feeling competitive, if you're watching this today and thinking, I want to accumulate a stack of Gmeta tokens, go to the leaderboard. Because if you think you can bring a load of people to the party, well, guess what? For the top 10 recruiters, with people who actually make a purchase, you can win a competition. You can get yourself an NFT, and one of those top 10 will win an Oculus 2 headset. Top 10 team builders, that's the total number of people in your level 1 and level 2. They also get an NFT and a chance to win an Oculus 2 headset. Same with top 10 team contributors. That's the financial, the money raised basically from the sales from your level 1 and level 2. They get the same, and top 10 investors as well. Okay, that's just purely straight up putting as much money in as you can afford. And in somebody's case, that was $79,000. Okay, so all of those categories will win an NFT in the top 10. So there'll be 40 NFTs given out and 4 Oculus 2 headsets. And then all 40 of those people will also be put into another draw for 1 additional Oculus 2 headset. So if you're feeling competitive and you want to get involved, that's all you need to do is just share this. We've got 5 shows a week here. We've got 5 Zooms a week. Bring people to these every single day, and you will snowball your team. You will snowball your Gmeta tokens, and you might even get into the top 10. But even if you don't get into the top 10, how much Gmeta tokens do you think you will be able to accumulate just from trying to get in to the top 10? Think about that. And the top 10s go back to 0 at the end of each round. So nobody's going to be miles and miles ahead. Okay, ever. I've got Kumar saying, quickly, if we purchase the apartment block for 650, there's a question. I don't know, Kumar. I don't like predicting things. It would be a bit reckless of me to make a prediction like that. But as I showed you before on the slide, if you saw it, this slide, let's have a look. I don't know how far these properties will go, but Crypto Voxels is very, very similar in price to these as well. So I'm not going to make a prediction on it. All I will do is literally, let you know what has historically happened. You can see the price of properties there. They went up not 10-fold, 20, 100-fold in certain cases. We don't know is the real answer. I don't want to be giving out answers like that, but it's, the way the property market goes is it's like the real property market on ballistic nitro steroids, the way this goes. And these are in very good position. They're also kitted out by professionals, people, the guys who did this stash, and the guys who put this together. to know what they're doing. You know, this is a very high standard. You're saying if you all you actually need to do is have a look around the other buildings around there. They're just not in the same league. In certain cases, they're just not. You know, we went and had a look at JP Morgan Chase. It's all right. It's any of our buildings is nicer than theirs, and they're a blooming bank. So you know, take from that what you will. But yeah, you're not. You know, I'd be very dubious if it ever lose money on this. Let's just say that, and it's an NFT as well. You know the actual apartment block itself is an NFT and everything in it as well. So you know, yeah, I think you're onto a good thing here. I really do, genuinely. Yeah, the potential's huge. I'm just reading what you're saying. The potential is absolutely massive. But I don't, you know, you can obviously tell I don't want to be making rash predictions on things. It would be very reckless and not very professional for me to do that. Okay, I hope you understand. Okay, folks, that's it. Gmeta One Live, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're worried about what time that is, Google 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to find out what it is in your part of the world. It's 8 p.m. if you're in the UK. We'll be doing a full run through presentation later and catching up with the latest from the guys working in the metaverse. Thank you so much for joining me. See you later, guys.